Hi friends, welcome back to another video with me. My name is Cotton Candy Doll. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome all. Hi. This is a shifting video, but also an announcement video. So I want to do both. Originally, I planned on doing a video where I shifted using one of the methods I saw online. There's like a few of them, a handful full of them that interested me. The first one I must say was Alice in Wonderland. Okay, and I'm going to tell you what happened with that one. There is the Raven method, there's the elevator method, the pillow method, there's something called the Estelle method. So there's all these different methods, guided meditation. And so I wanted to shift, but before that, I wanted to be able to see, I wanted to be able to get a clear visual of what I'm looking at. I did talk to my guide. I talked to him for probably about maybe 15 minutes. I didn't spend a lot of time talking to him because I asked if he wanted to go with me, if he could go with me to help me like shift out, get out, shift out, and get out or whatever if I needed to. And he said he can't go with me. So what I did was I took my. This is gonna sound strange to you guys, okay? I took my moon water, okay, and I used that to help me. And I used my black bowl. I poured it in there so that I can see. And I did see something. Now, before that, I visualized Alice in Wonderland, that sort of thing, having someone bring me. And I thought, who better to take me there than a white rabbit? I mean, the white rabbit's really cute, right? So I tried to envision this rabbit. Guys, it's nothing like. Um, Also, you might hear, is it garbage day again? I haven't heard the truck yet. Maybe garbage day is tomorrow. No, it can't be tomorrow. I wanted to wait until, like I said, I wanted to wait till the full moon, until after the full moon to do my video because of the effects of what I can see and all this. And um, it's really hard for me to explain to you guys if you don't have sight or if you can't see. I did see something, and I was just thinking about. I didn't actually try the Alice method yet. I was actually just thinking about it, and I had a creature appear, and it wasn't anything like. I know I've seen Alice in Wonderland. I've seen like what the garden looks like, so I know what it's supposed to look like. There was no garden. I was in the middle of a big city. There was a giant bird. Okay, so the bird was wearing a top hat. Okay, it had red eyes and it was purple. And it almost reminded you of a toucan, but the beak was like a lot flatter. And it didn't have to speak to me. It was like it was talking with me through his eyes. Like all I had to do was look in his eyes, and I knew it had ill intent. Like it didn't really have good intent. Appearances can be deceiving, so it wasn't like I was just looking at the appearance and assuming, oh, this bird has red eyes, it must be bad. It was what I was getting from him, if that makes any sense. If it was a he, but I'm guessing because gender wise, a bird wearing a hat, come on. I mean, how weird is that? So I see a lot of strange things, a lot of outward things, but these things are exist in these other realms. When I shift places, I don't have to go through a door. I don't have to have a ball of light take me there. I just appear there, wherever it is. Um, sorry. So this place was really unexpected. I wasn't expecting to end up in the middle of the street. There was no cars, no traffic, no people, just this creature. Okay, it kind of freaked me out. Um, so I know whenever I shift, because I'm gonna shift using the pillow method. I feel like it sounds like the most fun. Sleeping sounds like fun, mostly because I've been sleep deprived. I've been busy like heck, so I'm filled with a lot of energy despite how tired I've been. I know I feel my energy drained, but I'm gonna get my energy back. For me, meditating is something completely different. It's not like what you think. Meditating isn't humming and sitting there in the Indian style. I would like to try that. That think sounds like yeah, but that's not very comfortable for me. Um, and when I do my video, when I actually be explaining it, I'll explain to you guys what I do. When I measure, I'm only going to use two methods. I'm going to talk to my guide, and I'm going to use my dice. And actually, I thought I brought my dice over. Dang it, I left it back there with the moon water. Dang it. Anyway, so I wanted to see, so the full moon. All right. So any water will reflect the moon if you have water, okay? So you just leave it outside during the full moon. Leave it out there the whole time. Leave it a whole moon cycle to go through, okay? And then take that water and pour it back into, and you do need a funnel. You need like detractor. You need detractor? Detractor? I think that's how you say funnel in German. Yes, you need one of those, okay, to pour the water back in. I don't know why it's so effective, but I got the idea from looking online. Um, there are these people, they call themselves like sorcerers or whatever. They can see this and see that, and they do scrying. And we made a joke. There was like potatoes scrying, and I was like, I want to do potato scrying because it doesn't seem like I need a crystal ball. I can just look at anything and be able to see something, and it's freaky. It freaks me out. So like that is why I have my guide to protect me. If he says he can't be there, that bowl of water is going in the corner. I never really empty it. I always push it to the side. When I know he can't be there, I always try to move it closer to me because that is my escape. My escape is through that water. Okay, and I'll tell you guys in my next video. Now I'm going to jump into my story time, but before that, I do want to announce, and I'll probably announce it again at the end of the story time with I'm going to tell you next. So, Saturday, I want to do a premiere video. I'm gonna go through all my steps, but I'm gonna try the pillow method, okay? Because the pillow method seems like fun. All right, so that's gonna be Saturday, and it's gonna be between maybe 3 or 4 or 4 or 5. I haven't decided the right times. Put in the comments what times you think will be best for you. It's really because I don't know how busy I'm gonna be Saturday, but I know that I want to do I know I'll probably end up doing my shifting sometime either tonight or early morning. Whenever I feel like it's going to be the safest time for me, that's when I'm going to do it because I do have to think about my safety. I'm going to try asking my guide, you guys will see again in the video when I ask him. Maybe he'll say he'll go with me this time, but I'm thinking he already said no, it's like set in stone. He just disagrees with it completely. So like I said, I'll announce it again at the end of the video so you guys don't forget to tune in and find out what my methods are. And I'm going to be using the pillow method, but I'm going to throw in my measuring methods, measuring my energy and all that stuff, and trying to look into this future and trying to see like what this place has for me wherever I go. Like trying to see like a small detail, but from what I saw, that's not I don't know where that was. I mean, specifically, I thought about the garden in Alice in Wonderland, and it did not take me there. So all right, so let's jump into what happened. So, of course, I have to tell you guys about my shift to Toshinori's house. Of course, I didn't wait a whole week to go there. I mean, I was suffering from withdrawal so bad. I needed him. I wanted him so bad. I was like really like turned on and like excited for no reason. And I was laying there and I was like, I can't sleep. And so like, I was like, tomorrow I'm gonna go to Toshinori's house. This was yesterday. So like, okay, I went to sleep. I did not shift during my sleep, okay? Because I never shift during my sleep. I always do it when I'm awake because I want to be able to control what happens. It's just never worked that way for me. It might work for other people, but it's never worked for me because maybe they're just so skilled they can do that. But when you sleep, your consciousness, that part of your consciousness that was awake is sleeping. So whatever is happening in that reality is going to happen. You're not, if you can control it, I mean, you're really skilled. But, even keeping a state of mind takes a bunch of practice, guys. I tried so hard. And I'll also be able to show you the stone that I've been wanting to show you guys that I explained in my other video. That stone. Yeah, I have the stone. So, and I'm going to use that to maybe like I haven't decided how I want to use it yet. If I can take something with me, that would be awesome. But anyway, back to Toshinori. So I was like, you know what? I can't wait any longer to see him. Tomorrow I'm gonna go see him. That's what I did. I shifted there the next day. And then the funny thing is, it was during the middle of the day, but I thought, like maybe I'll just catch Toshinori. Maybe he'll say, you just caught me getting out of the shower, and we'll be able to do it. And there you go. So originally, yes, I was going to Toshinori's house, to get some from him, because I haven't gotten any in like the whole week, and I wanted him really bad. And I shift there, and it's in the middle of the freaking night, guys. Anyway, it's in the middle of the night. Toshinori is sleeping soundly. It's the sweet sound of him breathing. I'm like, good, he's alive, he's breathing. I'm like, I should just leave. But then I decide, I just want to lay next to him for a minute. I haven't touched him all week. It's really because I've been exhausted, using all my energy up and stuff. But so I'm laying next to Toshinori, and I'm like, okay, well, it's enough that I got to see him. That should satisfy these, sick desires of mine. I can call him sick. So I'm like laying there, and Toshinori decides to start moving, and I'm like, I don't really want him to wake up because he's gonna think, I was spying on him. You guys remember what he said he'd do to me if he found me? Not that he hasn't already done it, but I don't want to go through that cycle again, where he thinks I'm just like being reckless or that I'm just being rebellious or anything. No more spankings or any of that stuff right now. I've been a good girl. I've been a really good girl. Pat on my back. Oh, pat on my back to applaud myself. So it's clear he's gonna wake up, guys. So I just start touching and feeling on him, you know. And I'm like, hi. And he's like, am I dreaming? And I'm like, no, Toshinori, you're not dreaming. I'm here. I had to see you. He's like, you had to see me. I'm like, I wanted you. So yeah, initially I waked him up, to get some. So I did. And he didn't want me to leave, and I didn't want to leave either. I debated staying a night, but I knew I was like, oh, I have to get up so early. I can't. I had to shift out. So I only got to see Toshinori one time this week. I was kind of in a rotten mood too. So everyone kind of noticed, and I'm a nice person, I really am. But it seems like someone always can tell when I'm not happy at work. Or something, I try to keep that stuff like to myself, like keep it, and turn it into like maybe later I can turn that energy into like some kind of positive energy in some way. But it's not always possible all the time. So I just really try to stay positive, I just really do. And so yeah. And the only reason I'm not going to go into details anymore, I know that I have younger viewers watching. I have no problem sharing the private deets with you guys, because it doesn't bother me. I think it's a beautiful thing to have an intimate connection with someone. There is some things that I did keep though that's private to me. Like, you guys know Tushineri's big, but you don't know his actual size. I didn't describe to you. I didn't describe it to you, like what he actually, his physical, his physique is, and I didn't really describe mine either. But then I'm not really that. My body isn't pretty, so yeah. Um, So there's a few things, some of the foreplay stuff I left out because I always leave that stuff out because like I said, I don't know, you never know your viewers. Um, you never know who's watching. So I try to be careful too. On YouTube, it is YouTube. So I have a Discord. I'll leave it in a link below along with my Twitch, the people on Twitch I follow. I keep putting their names up there, man. I know that Francis today, he's supposed to play The Walking Dead. I'm really excited about that. XLTVs, they're going to be up and running soon. They're excited to get their new channel. They actually might take care their Apex account. They're thinking of like selling it because it's like very valuable right now. I think they're like number 2 in the world or something with like kills or something like that. So they're really awesome. Uh, so their name probably won't be XLTV anymore. They might change it later, but you can, if you wanted to check them out, you could check them out. And then there's Maid Spare. She's been playing a lot of the games I mentioned in the comments too. Like I said Pokemon Conquest, the show she was on there. That was a Syria. She was playing 100% Orange Juice. She's the one who influenced me to play that game. So now I'm just rambling off about the games, but also That's don't forget tomorrow. Tomorrow, Saturday, okay? So my premiere video is going to be between either 3 or 4 and 4 or 5. You guys tell me below what time you think is best for me to do the video. And like I said, the only reason I'm doing it so late is because of the chores I have to do during the daytime. It's going to be really busy, but um, like I said, tonight I'll be trying it out in the morning. So I need to be there to answer you guys' questions about the actual shift and other stuff. And you guys can leave stuff in the comments below if you want. And this was an announcement slash shift. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.